some things you can't control. Like a sudden rise in the Texan air temperature. An unexpected raindrop in Shanghai. Or the composition of new upgraded front wing. Yes, there are some things out of your control. But being the best shouldn't be one of them. Like getting in that extra lap by perfectly timing your pit stop. Having your rival on your tail, but you've chosen a defensive driver. Or conserving your power unit to make that last lap overtake. Whatever the challenge, make the call.
You heard him. We gotta make the call. Good evening, good morning, whatever time it is in the world where you live. Welcome back. Hope you are well. Back to Series 5. We've not really been anywhere. We're still in Series 5. But I've waited as late as possible to start my coin timer because I wanted to be able to use it in sprints, and it only lasts 24 hours, so I went to sleep early so I could get up really late, middle at night, and start racing. So you join me as we've got 23 hours and 15 minutes left on the 24-hour timer. So that should take me till Tuesday morning. So it means we can get our upgrades done because they are quite expensive already. So yeah, that being said, I'll let you have a quick look at where we are. Let me come and say hello.
So yeah.
Hang on, shut up, Andrew. Welcome whoever's in the chat, 1 second. Do smash the like button. I'll come and say hello. Right, anyway, yeah, so still at the same place. Just racing, upgrading. Keep going like that. Right, let me say hello in chat. Do say hello if you're in there. Hello, Chris, mate. Good morning, buddy. Cheers, my man. I'm just going to say hello. There we go. Yeah, morning, Chris. Yeah, basically, what I've been doing is upgrading assets, racing, and then going through these milestones. Basically, there's 3 little steps you need to get to. The first one is quite early. There, it's a 1-day coin timer at milestone 35. That allows you to upgrade even more assets, and then eventually you get to another one, which I've just up, which is there. Look, number 55, which is what I've just done about 45 minutes ago. So yeah, mainly because if I want to do Challenger, I'm going to need a good level of Series 5 driver. So 2.2 million for a level 5 Alonso. I don't even think that's going to be strong enough for Challenger. You're going to want level 6 or 7 on a common at least. But I fully suspect that it's going to be Bortoletto and Kimi Antonelli and Hadjar all boosted as a 3, I think, this week. I don't know for sure, but Chris is going to work early, and then this popped up. Yeah, my plan was to try race at a quiet time in the sense for in England it'll be quiet. I hope that we can get away with doing some races on the quiet time. And again, with the timer, I've been saving the best. Oh, I opened that a bit fast. Yeah, have a nice day at work, Chris, mate. By the time we come back, I'll still be in Series 5, so in terms of progressing, like going through the game, there ain't going to be much of that. Oh, go on, son. Nice. That's the last item I needed. Get on. Hey up, Jay. Good timing, mate. Good morning or good evening. I know it could be very different for you. Yeah, it's probably evening, isn't it? Yeah, welcome, Jay. Nice. That was a good drop. I've been waiting for that. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, getting on well. So far. Right, let's have a look at these. What have I got here? So, tokens. What I'm going to do with these tokens, I'm not even going to touch the legends. I'm just going to save all the tokens up for quite a long time. I'm not going to use them at all. And then save them for like one event. Because you don't get enough tokens, do you? I'm going to save them all up and just use one legend for one event and have a really good go at it. Otherwise, they're pointless, aren't they? It's lunchtime here. Nice. Well, have a nice day, mate. I'm hoping today it's going to be sprint. I know the milestones might not be happening, but it'd be nice if we could do them. Because I can do the same series, we should be able to build up a good level before GP. I think if we can get the parts up to level 5s and 6s, and then the drivers up to 6 will be pretty solid for the first one at least. It's going to take some races though, because it's the coins. What's probably going to be the biggest problem, isn't it? Right, let's have a look at that part. So now I should have all the parts that I'd need for Challenger. Right, we'll pay for that. Absolutely. So it's a speed part. So it is very similar to the same cog from last year that was the same colour. What was that called now? Surge, that's it. Very similar to that. Right, so to do Challenger, Series 1 to 6. So I've got that from the CC points. In the cogs, they're in a Series 6 cog. It's that one I've just unlocked. So that we've got that. In the brakes, obviously, again, it's Series 5, so we've got that already. There isn't a Series 6, so we're alright there. Then the rear wing, we got with the CC points, Series 6, so we've got that. The suspension is Series 5 again, we've got that. There isn't a Series 6, and then the engine, obviously we got with CC points. So I've got every part to do Challenger, and I'm only in Series 5. So if we can get these upgraded, I think we'll do Challenger this week. Because in theory, there's only going to be Vortex and then the engine. The engine and the front wing are the only two items that I can't upgrade. Everything else I can do. Alright, let's do some races. Let's see what these are saying. I'm going to be a big grind to collect enough coins. That's basically what I'm doing now, Chris. I waited till I got to that day timer and I was setting at Series 5. And then that's it. I'm going to spend next 24 hours on and off racing, having a break, racing, having a break, racing. Even if sprints don't happen, I've got enough to upgrade to just keep upgrading, racing. Even if you look at the milestones, you know, like above where you upgrade your stuff, there's enough in there to collect that you could keep going anyway. What's 1 minute? Cheers, sorry I can't. Let me just put these on. Oh, what are you saying, brother? Yeah, it's going to be tough to collect enough coins for sure. Upgrade prices separate the whales from the free to play. I don't know how they do that though, would they? They're very difficult. What they need to do is make it a bit more realistic. Like, you know the free coins that you get? That should go up with the series. Do you know what I mean? At least give them a chance to get the coins. So I'm pretty sure at the moment they don't. It's not even that much actually. You can't do a lot of races from them adverts. Probably 1 or 2. There should be definitely more. And same with the pit pass coins that you get from your teammates. It shouldn't be just 10. If you think about it, all your teammates buy the pit pass, so it's only fair, really. It's not something that Hutch buys, is it? Maybe let us collect 20 instead of 10. I can understand why they won't want us to collect 50, because we probably would. That'd be loads, wouldn't it? You do get a good boost from coins. The coins do increase by series, alright, fair enough. It can't be by a lot then, Jay. They could definitely up them though, couldn't they? But I have noticed, like, the adverts that you watch, like, you've got the crate at the beginning, and then you've got the crate at the end, so they have made some good changes. I like the pit pass, the new one. I think you get far more stuff from it now. I always said that if they made the pass better, you could just buy that and play a game. Obviously, I came from playing Xbox, and to run that at my house, it was just silly money. I had to buy Xbox Live, then obviously you got your games on top of that. You get over 1 million, nice. I think as well, people are wanting to run before they can walk. If they ain't got coins, go back, get coins. My biggest problem last year was going too fast, too quick. I didn't have enough team score for the level of flags that I had. By the time I did, season was over. Where's the like button on this stream? You press the 3 stars, the 3 arrows at the top. I think. I'm pretty sure you do. I think you do, Chris. I think you click there's like 3 buttons up top right. Right. It'd be nice to know what assets are boosted. I'm hoping that they release that information early today, so that we can actually upgrade the specific assets that we need. Have you noticed how you can get DRS off your own car? I've been messing about with that DRS. Sorted. Cheers, Chris, mate. Yeah, come on, guys. Do like the stream, please. Obviously, Andrew's independent YouTuber. You might have found my video on the Hutch server, but that's the only thing they're doing for me. It's the way I like it as well. It's pretty cool. Oh, come on. I'm messing my own driver up here. Let's get DRS off back of Bearman. Come on. You know people are going to use this for something or other, don't you? Like to get a fast lap or something. There's going to be a way to play with this DRS to get the best out of it. You need a good real player who's got DRS. If you can have, I had a right old battle in China with this guy. Basically, we were just swapping positions for like 5 laps. But he had a Yuki Tsunoda, epic Yuki Tsunoda. I keep finding rivals with one good driver. We're still going with Bearman and Alonso for 40 race start. And then same car. Getting stronger. Right, let's keep going. Yeah, cheers Chris, appreciate that mate. Right, so let's go to number 5. So we're going to put first rare, first epic, first rare, first epic, first rare, first epic, first rare, right, car. So let's go power. I'm not sure what's power here. That's not that, that's speed. That could be it. Yep, that's it. Oh no, wait, let's check that. Yep, that's it, Equinox. Front wing. That's corners. Could be that one. +3. +10, no, it's that one. Right, power. That one. We'll just check others, but it looked like that one. Oh no, it'd be DRS, won't it? Well, no, not for power setup, it's not. Right, cog. +7. +7. +15. I bet it's that one. Yep. And then brakes. So power. +7. +7. +3. +4. So it's probably number 1, but it's same as that anyway, so it's that one. So that's power. Power setup. Right, let's do corners. So it's definitely that one. It's definitely right engine. You think it'd be Curva, wouldn't you? But Curva were from last year, so it's definitely not Curva. Right, that's speed. That's corners, so B is now corners. Right, it's definitely that one. Wow, 129 corners. Nice. Right, so we've got power, corners. Right, then we want speed now, don't we? And that's it, we can crack on. So that's that one. That's that one. I'm guessing it's DRS. Yep. Yep. So engine is probably that one. -1. But when we upgrade it, it's probably that one. Yeah. Let's get that one in. Right. Speed. No. No. I'm guessing we're already on speed one. Right. +3. No, not that one. Not that one, so it's probably that one then. So there we go, speed 97, that probably needs a bit of work. So yeah, then that's it. Have a quick look. We've got speed, corners set up, and then power set up. A few bits to upgrade, but drivers, I could be wrong, but I reckon it's going to be them early, the first rare, the first epic, I bet. If I had to guess. Right, let's have a look at Chris's spot. I've got beaten 5 by cars with loads of cornering at Singapore. Alright, okay. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Well, no, I think before I wanted speed, but it's messing with me because there's an engine called Mach 2, and before it was Mach 3. They're just playing with us. Like Mexico, because it were corners for so long. Now it's changed. It's weird. Obviously, it always changes season to season anyway, but mixing the fact that some of them have actually changed lap number as well. Cheers, rival, my man. Good luck, brother. Oh no, what am I saying? Saying bad luck, I didn't mean to say that. Sorry, mate. Apologies. We haven't even finished racing yet. Behrman's a beast. Honestly, guys, from Series 1, well, pretty much I unlocked him straight away, but from Series 1 to Series 3 were Behrman and Hadjar. And then, as soon as I got Alonso, he went in the setup because Series 4's overtaking. Oh, Series 3. One of them's overtaking, so I was using him anyway. And then obviously his race start driver, so you just keep going with Alonso then. But Behrman stays throughout, basically. And he's really good. Even, like, he's beating... When I get matched against a epic or a rare that's from, like, Series 9 or Series 10, he's still beating him. Don't get me wrong, a few times it's been bots, but it's still difficult to beat a bot that's got insane tyre management. I'm sure we'll come across one shortly. It's inevitable. So yeah, appreciate all likes, guys. Thank you. Respect. I know people have been subscribing as well, so thanks for that. I only went past 500. That's a month ago, if that. So yeah, it's shooting up. I don't do it for numbers, but it's nice to see. And the more numbers I get, the more YouTube will share my video in the old algorithm. But yeah, I found out pretty fast that you're better off just running tyres than trying to be clever and doing more laps. Also, in the milestones, there's 2 sets of instinct where you get 50 straight away. I'm kind of regretting I didn't get more instincts, save more instincts last year, but it was a popular boost last season for me too. Because it had race start, tyres and power, you could use it on all 3 of them tracks. Especially on sprint days. Off now. You're off to work, mate. Cheers, mate. No worries. Chris, I'll probably still be doing the same thing when you're finished, mate. Basically, it's race, upgrade, race, upgrade, race, upgrade, race, upgrade. In between, I'll have a couple of sleep stops, and I'll take dog out a couple of times. Have a quick power nap, whilst a couple of crates unlock, and then go again. But yeah, people are asking, like, somebody's asking on Facebook already about guides for Series 5 to 8. Basically, guys, it's same as last year. One stat, specifically, it'll be a standout stat for either the drivers or the car. So basically, you stack that, and then the tracks usually fit. 3 of them will be same setup, like power, and 1 of them will be speed. Or 2 of them will be corners, 1 will be speed, 1 will be power. You just favourite most popular stat. So if it's 3 corners races and a speed, obviously you don't want power, you want corners and speed. It seems to be working so far. Thanks, rival. Good luck, my man. Well done, buddy. Good luck. Man, has cost nothing, brother. Yeah, have a good day at work, Chris, mate. You have a good day, buddy. Drive safely. You notice Series 9, save your shin boost. Right, okay. Well, I won't be going there just yet, mate. I'm going to do a couple of GPs, I think, first. I learnt the hard way last year, that speed is not the answer. Oh, we've got Verstappen there. So yeah, Series 9, Series 5, but then he could say, well, you've got a Series 6 part in Series 5, so you got to give a bit, you got to take a bit. What you do is, when you get them rivals where they've got one good driver, their good driver might get P1, just make sure you get P2, and then your other car, you sort of mess around with his second car, because usually it's a very low level, so it either has to run hard tyres or it has to pit a lot. So what you do is you just mess with its strategy by slowing bots down. That seems to work. Nice, you get plenty of that engine though, which is good. Right, yeah, it'd be nice to know what GP is. I'm guessing we'll find out later. Right, what's left here? Trophies. Crate timer. Might as well get it, just so I'm not looking at it. It's stacking onto crate timer we've already got. At this rate, we're going to have crate timer for months. Well, we've got it for months anyway, actually. We've still got 22 hours on ×2 on coins, and 59 days, 8 hours on 50% crate reduction. Right. We're going to have to work on some of these drivers, because if we want to do Challenger, there's a chance I might need a selection of drivers for different track stats. Only ones we're not going to have are these Series 6 ones. But I'm not worried about that. If we've got a good level of these, we should be alright. Let's do that one. So basically, I plan to have all these upgraded before first GP. It's going to be a big push. parts are nearly done. We're getting there. Right, keep going. Keep going. Oh, wait. Let's see what thingies we've got coming up. I'll save the stars for when we do GP. Oh, we've got some hex. Right, so we've got legacy points, fishy killer, coins, Series 6 gold crate. Ooh, that could be good. If we could get a Series 6 asset in there, that'd be nice. I may just stay in Series 6 for a few months, then go to Series 9, stay there. Yeah, that's a good plan, Chris. I think that's what I'm going to do pretty much. I know I'm in 5, but same thing basically. I'll mess around with Junior and challenge the GP for a little bit. When I feel like I've done enough here, then I'll go to contenders and do exactly the same thing there. The idea is to get to the GP level we want to race at and be still at the same game level as that. Do you know what I mean? We don't want to be doing Challenger GP when we've got the flags of somebody who should be doing contenders. Basically. That's another reason for me stopping at 5. Because that way, I'm always going to be on lower flags than somebody doing Challenger. Most people have got a Series 6. So there is a bit of method in my madness. And if it don't work, you just unlock the next thingy, don't you? Collect a few more flags and move on. That's my thinking. And then you've got to think about coins, because at some point the upgrades will be so expensive that you'll need to move series anyway. You should have to do like 60 races to upgrade 2 assets. Right, Singapore is power and race start again. And let's go. Let's do it. Guys, if you don't know where it is, there's 3 little white dots in top right hand corner. If you click on that, you can press the like button. It helps share Andrew's stream on YouTube. So, thank you very much. I know there's 11 of you watching, so if you want to say hello, feel free, I can talk back to you. We've got the technology. There we go, look. Right, let's say good luck to my man. Oh, I can't. Where's the thing gone? Whoa. Why can't I talk to rival? I've never seen that before. That's new. I can say hello to my chat, but I can't say hello to rival. Right, let's go. That's weird, isn't it? Did I exit? I didn't turn it off. I know you can turn it off, can't you? No, not there, I can't. Can't say I've seen that before. That's a new one. Unless I've just never noticed. But no, because I always say good luck there, so I'd know. I'd definitely know. Right, let's get DRS off my own car. It looks so pedestrian. I'm looking at the wrong car, you idiot. You'll have to forgive me. It is 3:30 in the morning here. Yeah, it's very early. Right. Yep, it's going to be wet again. Wet, wet, wet. Marty Pellow's favourite kind of stuff. Chill out, dog. I wonder how everybody else is getting on. I noticed a few people have got to Series 8 and 9 already. Some people will get some good results. There will be an odd person that wins champion and contender quite early. Because it does happen. Remember, we can always move forward. We can't go backwards. That's me thinking. You're about to crack Series 8. Yeah, but are you staying there though, Jay? When you get to contender level? Or are you going all the way? You can play though, so I mean, don't get me wrong, if I'd have just carried on going, I think I'd probably be about Series 8 myself. This is the second stream, I think, where I've been in Series 5 still. So yeah, the progress of mine stalled, but I said that from day one. Until we see GP and milestones, because one of milestones could be that you have to, I don't know, complete a series. Who knows? I'm sure it won't be that, but. And also sprints. If you're going to gain flags, you might as well gain them on a sprint day and get the crate for winning the race, and then you get also the sprint crates. At the moment, you're actually getting less for your races than what you would if you waited for the sprint. Obviously, you need the time to be able to sprint as well. So, not everybody can do it on certain days, can they? I'll stay at 9 or maybe 10 if 9 sucks enough. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, my plan's to stay low to start with. Try bag a good couple of solid results down at the bottom. I'll build up the levels to a decent number, which in turn will help me get to asset trading quite quick. Because at the moment, I'm already getting the assets. I mean, the rare's already at level 6. And because there's only 2 rare drivers available, every time I get a free crate, it's got to be one of them. Or the car parts, obviously. But same again, every rare car part, every rare part that I can get is one that I'd want anyway. So I'm in a really good spot at the moment. I can just keep collecting out free crates. Every time I collect it, it's got a rare in for me. What do we need to... Is it a bit same level as always, won't it? So 5 to 7. So level 7, level 8, level 9. Yeah, it's same as always. Same number. Let's have a look. 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Series 9 has the brutal tracks. Right, I'll tell you what, well, let's have a look at because we can look forward, even though I haven't opened them. So obviously, race start is Series 5. And then the next one is heating up, which is Series 6, which is Shanghai, overtaking power unit tyres, Spa, power unit race start Singapore, and I'm guessing power unit or speed for the last one. Power unit. So Series 6 is power unit, basically. Series 7 is tyres, I already know because it's called grip level. So that's tyre drivers. Series 8 is high revs. Speed, maybe? It looks like it. We've got speed at Jeddah, speed at Miami, speed at Spielberg, and I think Baku's in it power. No, I got it wrong again. It's speed. So yeah, so Series 8 is high revs, which is full speed setup. Right, 9, pack leader. So we got defense cornering. It's defense, isn't it? Yeah, defending cornering. Defending cornering. Right, so the first 3 are corners and defending. Right, speed and defending. Let me just check the others. Corners and defending. Right, so what you do is you have your car set to favour corners and speed, slightly less on the power. And then obviously the drivers would be full on defending. That'd be my guess, but the problem you've probably got is because it's Series 9, everybody's probably sat in Series 9 for Contenders GP, especially on first week. All people who want to do Champion but don't want to do it on the first week, they'll do Contenders, won't they? So I would imagine Series 9 is probably quite busy. And I think you've got another DRS part in Series 9. Don't quote me on that, but let's have a look. Yep. So, just like people went to Series 4 for the DRS, they're going to go to Series 9, aren't they? So yeah, another method in my madness. There's no parts that I can't get for Challenger, and I'm not even in Series 6. So although I didn't get a driver, I bought parts, I'm hoping it'll come back to help me a bit later on. But yeah, it's weird because they all look exactly the same. They've just changed name. So Sparky used to be a front wing, and we didn't have a Mach 2, did we, last time? But now we've got a Mach 1 and a Mach 2 and a Mach 3. Just looking at the other parts. Right, let's go do some more races. Cue these up. So yeah, go with the stack, guys. That's what you've got to do. Obviously, I've taken some losses as well. I'm not going to sit here and say I've won every race. I haven't. Some of them I've come across like one massive epic and I just forfeit after like a lap and a half. I tried to race it, but you could tell it were gone. You might as well save your own brain cells. Don't let it bother you. Trying to get 100% is pretty tough. Right, let's keep going. Right, Mexico, 9 laps. The same thing. That's the problem with it just been series after series. It's all the same races. Hence why I done crap loads of streams. Eventually I'd just be repeating myself. Oh, but I'm slow on the ball there. let the rival have that one. I'm warming up my coffee. What we got? Behrman. Oh, his number one driver's gone. Epic, yeah? Probably. I think there should be a limit. Like, you shouldn't be able to use Series 12 assets. Or Series 10 shouldn't be allowed below Series 8. You know, like that. Because at what point are you just taking Michael, let's say? I won't swear, but you know what I mean. Anybody can go in shop and just, boom, buy the asset. There we go. Trying to mess with that car a little bit, but I can't. It's not working. So he's got a Leclerc. Problem is, Behrman's that good. Best I can hope for is to get at him. But I think he's got this one. In fact, I'm just going to bail. Save the energy and the boosts. It's pointless. 52 team score at Series 5 level. Yeah, he's got an epic Leclerc in Series 5. There should be a limit to how far you can push that. Because basically, I've got money on my credit card. I could just go into the shop, buy the epic driver, and just bypass the whole game from Series 1 to Series 10 or whatever. It kind of nullifies it a bit, it spoils it a bit. I don't know. I thought the whole idea was to try and, like, earn it. I get you can buy a driver with your CC, so yeah, it could just be that as well. Got to remember I'm using a common driver and then obviously Behrman, so my selection is not the best. You're kind of relying on Behrman to get a good start, and if he doesn't, then I'm probably going to struggle in the race. But like I said, you're not going to win them all. Right. Well, some people will try to do that, I'm sure, but won't be me. Come on guys, do press the like button. Press the 3 dots in the top right corner, and then there's a big thumb. Smash it. And I'll keep racing. Hopefully, in a couple of hours, say 6 hours from now, we'll be able to do some sprint races with a bit of luck. Hopefully there's no issues and it's all set up. Exactly, Jay, yes. The easier the wins, the less you learn, I suppose. You are right. I'll be honest though, like, you're not going to like feel the car, are you? At the moment, I think it's the car that's the better out of the two. Obviously, drivers, we can unlock them at when you get to series. It's kind of bypassing the learning, in a sense, I guess. But it is track stats again, so But yeah, strategies are different for sure. Like Vegas. Hello, MK. Final push for Series 12. Oh no. No. Tell me you're not. No, mate, I'm Series 5, mate. I'm not doing it again, no chance. I remember last year, everybody did exactly the same thing, and by bloody month 3, everyone were quitting and putting like votes up on Facebook if we should boycott Hutch. Less than 500 flags to Series 12, my god. Come on, bro. Well, if that's what you want to do, that's up to you, innit? Everybody has their own way of doing it. I'm doing the exact opposite. Maybe I just got scarred a bit too much from last year. Too many bloody F and Q medals. Whereas my other account that took its time, P2 in champion, you know what I mean? Alright, it's not a P1, but still. For me, that's pretty decent. Good luck, rival. So yeah, I want to see these milestones as well. I know they've been cancelled, but I want to see what that's about as well. Because obviously it's going to be like, do this per day, do that, complete this, etc, etc. So that'll be interesting. And, like I said, if I'm going to gain flags, I'm going to do it on a sprint day when I can gain the most. Let's go, Alonso. Has anybody seen how fast they can go? 2:08. Jay's doing the same he's done for the past 2 seasons. Get to Series 9 and race contenders, Jay. I'm guessing. Until later on in the season. Yeah? Yeah, exactly. You've got to have a plan at least. If you just go out willy-nilly, you'll likely mess up. Or get bored. Correct, yep. So if you wanted to watch contenders content, Jay's got your back this year. Check out his channel, Racing with Jay. He'll probably be winning as well. Right. Are you off straight to contenders this time, Jay? Are you doing a challenger first? Or are you just off straight there? Oh yeah, you said you're racing Series 9, didn't you? I'm guessing it's contender straight away. If it is, I'll be watching. Well, I'll watch anyway, but I'll be watching that with intrigue. Just to see what it's like. Oh, look at that. I set exactly the same lap time with Alonso as I did with Behrman. So that shows that the car's doing the work. And there's no difference between driver anyway. Basically now I just need to keep going like this for the next 23 hours. 22 hours, whatever it is. Right. I'm running out of bucks, but that 50 come in handy. I keep getting... There's 2 sets of 50 bucks as well. In the first half. In the first 50 of the milestones. Which are quite useful. Right, so the car. So what's important here? The engine first, so I think we should probably work on engine. That's going to get used the most in Challenger. Yeah, so 3 million. We've got a long way to go. Right, let's do some more. Don't be like that. Crash and burn. You'll be fine. I think if you've got like level 6 or 7 drivers and they're boosted, I think you'll be fine. I'm assuming you've probably got that level. My rares are nearly level 6, so... Well, some are level 6, actually. I think you'll be alright. Even if you just went round, like, at the back, or... You went round in 10th place, you know? Saying that, a lot of people could go to contenders because they daren't go to champion. Oh God, I put wrong setup on. Messing about, and we're not going to win this. Right, I'll just let rival have it. You're definitely too fast for me this time, Paul. I put wrong setup on. Look at his Russell, look. You see, I think because I've got a good car, I keep matching the ones where they've got one good driver. Obviously, I'm not going to continue this race. It's pointless. I should have known by team score. We were looking at my contender stuff, weren't we? But yeah, I'll definitely watch, mate, because it'd be interesting to see how everybody else gets on. Get your car back on, Andrew. Alonso. See, like now, with the coins, I need to upgrade Alonso, but I'm better off upgrading whatever the boosted drivers are. Because the coins are so... Because the upgrades are so expensive, sorry. If I waste it on Alonso and then, say, I don't know, Hadjar's boosted and I don't have the coins, then I'm screwed, aren't I? So yeah, guys, don't forget Racing with Jay. There's a good chance he'll be doing contenders this weekend, so... If he ain't anyway, go subscribe anyway, because it's just another channel. The more people you can watch, the more you'll learn. I watch them all myself, so... You probably see me in chats of other ones. Right, let's give this one a crack. Right, let's try that. I just want to see how Alonso reacts with a much better boost from back. Oh, yeah, much better. Much better. I thought so. With instinct, it was coming forward, but it wasn't going, like, through the pack. Yeah, that timeless then, boom, we were through, even though it's only slightly better. It's shot him through, didn't it? I'm guessing this rival's got a good Leclerc, I think. Right, let's get DRS off the rival. Yeah, that's definitely going to become its own little strategy, this. It's like walking in the dark. You know that, like, when you get a real player... Oh, we've got a crash. Pit stop. When you get a real player in a GP, it's going to be to your advantage to be behind the rival, like on the last lap. You know, like rather than have them behind you, it's going to be better to be in second place because you're going to get the DRS on the last lap. So there's going to be a lot of that going on. A lot of shenanigans with people who want to be in P2 on lap 7. Do you know what I mean? They'll be playing DRS chicken like they do on real F1. Definitely. Nice. Right. Obviously, I'm not going to bore you to death with Series 5 for hours and hours because it is pretty much the same thing. But I will keep updating on the progress. And if it's sprints this morning, I'll be back live at 9 o'clock. You're not using DRS in Series 7 Joules. I would imagine that if it's another... I can't remember what 7 was, but if it's like speed or something, I would imagine speed's probably more powerful than actually using the DRS, yeah? Yeah, I would imagine that might be the case for most of us. Right, go straight to wet on lap 6. Let's get rival. Not that I need to, but let's do it anyway. Bring it on from there. Yeah, I thought it did. When I looked at the setups before, I've got 2 wings, you see. One of them's really good with speed. It reminds me of Aeroblade from last year. Is it Aeroblade? You know the common rear wing that we had last year that were really good for speed and quality? It reminds me of that one. I'll show you in a sec. Yeah, I noticed. I think DRS, from memory, I mean my memory sucks, but I think the actual DRS wing that I've got from Series 4 is like corners. It seems to suit corners. Whoa, I went straight up inside of him then, without even doing that. Oh, he'd be on dry tyres, won't he? Duh. Yep. I thought I went past him a bit easy. Right, say good luck. I reckon I can use gin on this track. It seems like one of the easiest ones. Yeah, Aeroblade, right. Yeah, I thought it was. It's the proper confused me because they're all the same names or very similar. Now we're going to be talking about parts and people are going to be like, oh, do you mean that? I'm like, no, that's last year. It's usually me. Beat the cog from last year, from Series 12, that was speed part, is now beat the common part from bloody Series 3. Or something stupid. They put a lot of thought into the names, let's just say that. So yeah, you see like car 1 can't get DRS, but obviously car 2 can. You can even get it off your own car. So I was wondering if you could use it and then do a fast lap. Do you know what I mean? Like follow your own car around Spielberg. But yeah, like Jay says, you probably get more speed from just using the actual speed part and in the rear wing. It'd be fun to see though, like what mile an hour we can get it up to. What's got to be longest straight? It's got to be Baku, hasn't it? Or even Brazil, maybe. Baku or Brazil. It's got to be longest. So, Claire and Berman. Nice rival. What you got? So we got Descent Series 5, Fury Series 5, and then what's this? Flex X Hell. Ah, so that's Nemesis from last year, isn't it? Yeah? It is. It's Nemesis, the corners part. So at least, because they're very similar, or they are the same, just with a name change, at least it's going to make it easier for us to know what's what. And what not to use, what to use, etc. But yeah, let's have a look at that aero blade that Jay's on about. Because I've got the rear wing, so I think we've got that. Oh, we've got one of them. Oh no, I've got the Spire. Mine's the power one. So, from last year, what would that one be? Probably that power one, maybe? Because the one that looked like that had that colour but were power. So this is Aero Blade, what Jay's on about. Oh no, that's power still. So it's Power Lift is the speed one, right? And that's for the Valkyrie from last year in terms of the colour. Yeah. Oh, so this... Yeah, I get it now, yeah. DRS in Brazil, what's Jay saying? DRS in Brazil wasn't as good as I hoped it was. Oh, right. I don't think I've tried that one. I did mine in Baku. All right, so the long straight. Oh, no, I did do it, actually. I don't know. It wasn't too bad. I think, like you mean, it's not long enough, is it? By the time you get round corner, the actual straight's not that long. Yeah, you've probably got a valid point there. It's not long enough, is it? Right, so I need to do this engine. That's my big push for today. Get that engine upgraded. Because I keep unlocking that engine. Right. So I need 4 more kick shifts for level 7. And that's Cold Fusion from last year, which were a power part last season. Oh, wrong bloody thing. Right. Sorry guys, I'm just checking which ones we can get away with upgrading. Right, I don't need to do that because that's the one that I need upgrading. And that's 2.5 million, so don't worry about stabilizer. Front wing, I'm probably going to need that. And then suspension. So yeah, I've got a lot of work to do because I need the engine, the suspension, the front wing, and the brakes all upgrading before next GP. But we've got a 20-hour coin timer and naff all else to do for the next 24 hours. Yeah, the DRS doesn't last for the full length of the straight. Right, do you know what? I didn't think about that. But saying that though, the more we get in like upgrades, surely the duration lasts a bit longer, right? Or do you reckon it's the same period throughout? You think you'd get like a second longer every time we go up a level? No? Or am I just wishful thinking there? Hopefully, yeah, I thought it might. It makes sense, doesn't it? Like, with pit time would go up, so... The reason we've got that wing is because of that, so... I think it makes sense. Whoa. Oh yeah, let's try one. Let's see what it does with a proper boost on. Don't try this at home, folks. It is a waste for a Joule. I just want to see what the reaction's like. It'll give us a good idea for GP. Well, there he is. Behrman come through, but we knew he would. Where's Alonso? P4, P3, P2 done. So yeah, when it comes to quality boosts, yeah, I think I'm kind of good enough now at the moment. If I did Challenger with this setup, I think I'd be alright. It might be a different story on Wednesday, like when we get smashed by bots and somebody with a massive setup. But for now, it's going well. Guys, don't forget to drop a like on stream. If you're wondering where it is, there's 3 dots in top corner. Press that and then smash the old big thumb. It's the best way to support Andrew's channel. Because Andrew is independent. So I do appreciate the likes. It's the best way to share my channel as well. It helps the algorithm. Let's get DRS off our own car. Do champs and see what happens. If somebody wants to become a channel member and pay the top price, which I think is a £5, they decide what my GP is. So the option's there. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Cheers, Sean. Appreciate that, mate. It's free as well, you know. That's the most important part. Costs you nothing and helps me massively. Yeah, morning, Sean. Welcome, mate. And obviously I'll be back all day today. As soon as them sprint starts, we are on it. Because I can just keep racing. We'll just keep upgrading the assets. Getting stronger for GP. And then tonight, obviously Azza will be streaming, so we'll watch him. And then when he's finished, I'll then do mine. Right, it's going dry, so we're going to go to wet this time. I mean, we're going to go to dry, sorry, not wet. Let's slow down a bit. We've got a massive gap. Sprint start tomorrow for you, mate. Ah, right, yeah, no worries. No sleep for me again for Jay. Oh, God. I'm in Series 5 right now, cruising. Yeah, same, Sean, mate. I'm staying here as well. At least until we've done a GP and we can suss out how things are. Obviously, we can always go forward. We can't go backwards, can we? That's my argument. Alright, you see everybody like rushing off and getting like series 10 and 11 and like, you see epics and you're like, oh damn. But honestly, come 3 months time, you'll be glad you didn't. 13 hours straight for you tomorrow. The good thing is, guys, in the milestones, like where you upgrade your assets, there's 3 coin timers. 2 of them are for 24 hours. 1 of them's for 3 hours, I think. And they're all quite easily accessible. I got them all just from upgrading the assets, what I collected normally. So, there is the possibility to get quite a lot done. Good morning, Dominic. Welcome, mate. How are you? Of course I remember you. You do know that I've got a big list of all my subscribers, don't you? And obviously, because I'm an independent channel, it pays for me to be interacting with everybody. So yeah, of course I remember you. A lot of the time, it's usually the names I recognise. We're running out of tyres. I should have gone medium, guys. But it won't matter because we're coming home anyway. There we go. Say hello back. Monday sprints confirmed. Nice. Cheers, Dominic. Oh, are you asking me? Or are you telling me? Sorry. You said confirmed. As far as I know they are, mate, yes. Azza pretty much said he'll see us tomorrow for sprints, so I'd say yes. Apparently the milestones are delayed, but the sprints will be going ahead as normal. From what we know, anyway. Look I changed my car then by accident. I presume we'll find out at 9 o'clock to be for sure, but yeah, as I said that it'd be sprinting tonight. And if anybody would know, I'm guessing it'd be Azza. He's been helping him out and whatnot, so I'm guessing he's in the know more than most of us are. So we'll go with that. Let's say today at 9 o'clock. I don't like that way around. Let's change that. Let's do it the other way around. There we go. I can't decide what to go with. Let's go with that. Bit of pink. We'll have a bit of pink on there. Hey up, J-boy. The track stats is fake. What do you mean by that, Jay? Tell me what you mean, mate. You mean setting up to the track stats are fake? I'd have to disagree with that. I'm on a race start series and my race start drivers are absolutely killing it. Well, 9 times out of 10, let's say. Just as I say that, I match a rival with 800 team score. Yeah. But yeah. So far, I'm winning far more than I'm even coming close to losing. And I'm going with the track stats, Jay, so I've got 2 J's now. J-boy and J, racing with J. let's try it all the way around this time. Let's give Bearman the boost. Let's give him a speed. See what happens. Right, real player. Good luck, Mr. Rival. I mean, yeah, look at Alonso. He ain't done that bad. Bearman's not done mass. Well, saying that he has. P10. I don't know. He's coming. He's coming, his lad. Oh, I've got this guy. DRS in it. Right, let's send it. I'm guessing this is best bit on this straight. Come on, Glitchy, chill out. So he's got Russell. So I'm guessing it's a rare Russell. I won't advise using your best boost, guys. It's only because I'm on a stream and it's such a high team score that I wanted to do it. Don't waste your best ones. I just got beaten by someone with less stats on the track. Yeah, but you might have had a better car, but I bet their drivers were better. There will have been something that led to them winning, mate. And don't forget, there's a possibility that you won't win every race. You can't expect to win every race. It's unrealistic. You ain't no Arsenal boy. I only got P2 last year, so yeah, I definitely need to do better. I quite agree. That's why I hold off telling other people what to do until I fully know myself. That's why you've only got, this is like the 3rd episode of the series climbing. There's no point bombarding you with the same stuff over and over and over and over. From series 1 to series 3, it's Hadjar and Bearman, which most people unlock him straight away with crates you get. And then when you get to series 4 and series 5, it's Bearman and Alonso. And you match the car to suit the track stats. Some series it's the drivers, some series it's the car. On the series where it's the drivers, the car, you match it to the most popular stat. So usually when it's a driver's stat, you'll find that it's 2 power races, a corner race and a speed race. So you set your car to 50% speed and then split the corners and power up between the others. Pretty much the same as it was last year in terms of that respect. But that's where I think they did well last year. Having the multiple setups and the ability to have completely different races made it more realistic. Because you can't go to every track on calendar and just expect to do corners on every race. It's just not, it's not realistic. So yeah, big win on that. I mean, I don't think they've done it with gameplay, but mine seems a lot smoother than what it was before. I don't know if it's just an update or something. But when I had some real player races, we were swapping positions, and last season it'd start like glitching or stopping and skipping, and I'm talking about races in private, not even online either. It seems to... My internet's same as well, that hasn't changed, so... Go on for P2 in the final bend. Is he going to DRS me? No? No. We've got it. Yeah, so reason we've streamed at a funny time is because I had a 24-hour coin timer. I didn't want to start it too early yesterday and then not have the coin timer for when we do sprints today. So I stayed up. Well, I tried to stay up watching Sateris. I watched Azza and then I watched Sateris. And then I'm going to do it myself, and then I fell asleep in chair. So... mate, there's no what you can do once you get... last season, once you went past a certain point, there were no what you could do. You were just in the bad groups, and I was grouped with people who were far stronger than me, mate. So I had no chance. Without the top 10 in champion, I wouldn't have got a gold frame, I don't think. I got P2 in champion on my other account, and that one got a couple of top 10s, but yeah, this one barely got a top 10. And even that, I fluked it, you know what I mean? I mean, come on. Come on, G. Series 12? Somebody needs to tell him it's only Series 5. But yeah, you've got to own your mistakes, and my mistake last year, mate, we're going too fast. Not afraid to admit that, bro. I didn't have the money to compete with the people I was surrounded by. And unfortunately with flags, once you collected them, you can't remove them. So take your time. Let's say you want to win champs, what should you do? Difficult. There's an argument where you could try get strong fast, go early, and try catch it before everybody else does. But then there's a counter argument to that where there's going to be lots of other people doing that who've got a lot of money. Come first. There'll be a lot of other people doing the same thing who've got a lot more money. That's your problem. Rather than like what you're thinking. So yeah, you could do it early and hope that because there ain't that many people doing it. But then in theory, if you could get to a final round in Champion so early in the season and get a good asset as a reward, then it can completely change your season. Do you know what I mean? If you unlocked, I don't know, a Series 12 car part and you got quite a few, then obviously that's going to excel you forward as well, innit? So there's an argument to doing both ways, but for me personally, I don't have the budget or the boosts to be able to fight with the people who are probably doing Champion next week or week after. I'll wait, build up my time, build up my assets, take my time, sorry. Obviously, we've got pit pass as well. So we've got the ability to get strong because we've got sprints, what we had last year, we've got pit pass, and then we've got a zone dual races as well. So I'm thinking we should have the ability to max out some parts pretty quickly. Especially if I stay at the same series. Because there's only so many rares I can get. What did you do last year, mate? Sorry, let me read that. Racing with Jay. I won 3 GPs, 1 second position. Well done, mate. Yeah. He did, he showed us him. I've seen him. Yeah, I'm pleased for you, mate. That should have given you a nice little boost then for the start of this year, wouldn't it? With your CC points and whatnot. And you saying that, I only got the second gold frame on this account. On my other one, I got the top gold frame because I got P2 in Champions, and I managed to get it past 95%. So I did well with that one. But this one's only got, it had 93%, so it had the second gold. But still, I've got like 58 days of crate timer. It's plenty. If you use it right, it's plenty. Was what in champ? Sorry. What is GPs? Yeah? Is what? I've seen a few people who near end of season and won like, they'd won Champions one week, then got P2 week after, and then won it week after that. Oh, you mean it's GPs? Right, no, sorry. It just won all the others and got a really good season score. Oh crap, I didn't pit. Busy talking. Do we think we'll get round? No chance, right? Surely. No, he did win all others though. Which obviously I failed to do. I'm not denying that. Out of my 2 accounts, one did well, one didn't, so a 50-50, I guess. But yeah, I owned it, you know what I mean? I knew what I'd done wrong. I just went too far too early. My first GP were bloody contenders, and that was a big mistake. I think it's... I don't mind me. I watch the racing, and when I watch other people do videos, what I'm looking at mainly is like what the bots are doing. You know, like, so when I watch Azza on a weekend before GP, or I watch Jay, or I watch Soteris, say, I'm like watching the bots so I know what they do on my races, you know what I mean? Because usually Azza and Soteris are quite strong compared to me, but I can usually learn quite a lot, you know, from watching. But yeah, Jay, they want to know if you're going to start commentating on your races. I'm sure you get asked that a lot, don't you? I'm sure that's a popular thing. I don't know what gave me the nerve to start talking. I think I just thought, just go with it, you know? Plus I have got a tendency just to start nattering anyway. I'm a natterer. Beast. So yeah, what were Beast last season? Beast was something else, wasn't it, last season? Was it a front wing? No? It was, wasn't it? Yeah? Am I right? It was something else, wasn't it? Because that were beat, wasn't it, last year? Yeah? Right, what's that? Series 11, Series 12. And that's a what part? Speed part. It's the same part, but it's just changed names. Absolutely, mate. I'll agree with that completely. Jay's probably won more contenders than some people have probably done contenders. Yeah, definitely. Other year, he had a stupid amount of wins. Didn't you, Jay? How many did you have other year, Jay? How many wins did you do in the same season? Tell us again. Hang on, I've got 3 million. Can we upgrade out yet? Saying that, I don't really need to upgrade out, do I? So we're just going to be wasting coins. Let's wait and find out what the assets are today. Yeah, I reckon it's going to be Bortoletto, the first rare, Kimi Antonelli, and then Hadjar. I reckon it's going to be them 3 boosted. It could even be Bearman as well. No, they won't do all 3. I don't know though, they could. Sorry, all 4, sorry. 27, that's it. He did 27 in the same bloody year. You know, come on. The guy's got contenders on the back of his eyelids, man. Yeah, don't forget, guys, do check out Racing with Jay. Another YouTuber, so make sure you go have a look. Yeah, I think I'm just going to wait with coins, actually. Because, like this is the one I want to upgrade. It'll be quite cheap. And a level 7 of that will probably be very useful. Oh, my belly's rumbling. Time for breakfast. Ah, we'll have that one. Let's go with that. There's another 10 points. 27 wins. 15 P2s, 6 P3s, and a few top 10s, you know, just to mix them in. I don't think you need to count the top 10s. The rest of it's pretty impressive, Jay. Jesus. Yeah, well done, boss. I knew it were a lot. That's why I mentioned it. Right, next I'm going to go for this Descent, upgrade Descent, I think. So that's next. This one. We need 2.2. I'm on 2.4, so when I get to 3.6, I'll upgrade it. And then basically I'll repeat the process, and we'll do it for the engine, and then just keep going, basically. And then when we start sprints, we should be able to get more assets for the same amount of racing. Legacy points. It sounds crazy. It is crazy. It sounds crazy because it is crazy. Right, I've nearly got Bearman to level 7, man. That's nice. Right, guys, I'm going to leave it there for a bit. Have some breakfast, take my dog out, and then we'll be back later for some sprints. So, yeah. I'll show you the setup so far for this weekend. So we've got... I can't tell if it's speed or corners, I'll tell you in a minute. Right, so that's going to be my power setup. But obviously I need to upgrade some stuff. That's going to be corners, which is quite strong anyway, because I've got the Series 6 Vortex from my CC points. And then the last one's probably speed, but it's waiting for me to upgrade that. And, like Jay said... Sorry. Oh no, it's not. That's not a speed wing, it's the other one. So yeah, I need to upgrade that. Maybe I've got wrong parts on. I could do with something a bit more speedy, couldn't I, on that? It's not very speedy. 97. The corners are quite strong, aren't they? Have we got what else? I bet I need to upgrade, don't I? Yeah. Oh no, because that doesn't add speed. Somewhere, there's a part that's going to add speed. Because at the moment, I ain't got enough. I don't think. I'm not sure which one it is, or if it's just the fact that the speed's going to be the lowest number anyway. Because I've got all the assets, so it must just be 97, and we just need to upgrade the rest of the stuff. Obviously, Fury's only level 2, Supernova's only level 3. The engine will be upgraded, but it only adds 1. So it'd be 98. 98. 129 at corners is strong. 129, and then we've got power 76. Right then, I'm out of here. Set up for Series 4. There you go. I mean Series 5, sorry, not Series 4. And then a quick flash of statistics. So, races completed 92. Wins 85, lost 7. Out of that 7, I'd say I've probably forfeited 4. Maybe more actually. Win streak 13 currently this season. And currently I'm on 4. So yeah. Oh, no medals. Right, that's it then. We're done. I'll be back a bit later on, guys. Have a great day. Smash the like button, remember it's free, and join the Discord, link in the description, and I'll see you later for lots and lots of sprints. Have a great day. I'll see you soon. See you later, Jamie. The low flag strategy is to not collect all your flags so that eventually the next series won't open, so you can just keep racing. Basically, it allows you to just keep going and keep going and keep going. Right, I'm out of here. Have a great day, guys. Thanks, everybody. And, yeah, I'll see you soon. Cheers, Jay. Dominic. See you later, boys.